Why do so many people die right after they retire after 70? Retirement, especially when it comes after age 70, is often seen as a well-deserved reward after decades of hard work. But there's a puzzling and concerning trend. Many individuals experience serious declines in health, and some even pass away soon after they retire. For those approaching this age, as well as for their families, understanding this phenomenon is essential. This article will explore the various reasons why retirement can sometimes be linked to a sudden deterioration in health, and what proactive steps can help retirees age well, live fully, and maximize their golden years. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Loss of purpose and identity. The impact of who am I without my work. As we move through life, our careers often define a substantial part of our identities. The daily routine, responsibilities, and social recognition tied to our professions become cornerstones of how we see ourselves and how others see us. This identity, which has been reinforced over decades, doesn't simply disappear when retirement begins. For many, especially those retiring after 70, stepping away from a lifelong career can leave an unsettling void and spark an identity crisis. Why work and identity are so deeply connected. Work provides more than just financial stability. It offers purpose, structure, and social interaction. Throughout our careers, we become known for the roles we play, whether we're teachers, doctors, managers, or tradespeople. These roles contribute to our sense of accomplishment and place in the world, creating a powerful link between who we are and what we do. With retirement, the structure that defined our days, years, and even decades disappears overnight. This sudden change can feel disorienting. For those who identify deeply with their work, retirement may prompt questions such as, "Who am I now?" Or, "What is my value if I'm not contributing to my field anymore?" These are challenging questions, especially after 70, when starting a new career may not be a realistic option. The psychological toll of losing identity in retirement. The emotional impact of losing one's work identity is profound and often underestimated. Psychologists have long studied the impact of life transitions, and retirement is one of the most significant. When we lose a central part of our identity, it can lead to a condition known as role loss, which has been linked to an increased risk of depression and anxiety. Retirees may begin to feel adrift, lacking the purpose and recognition that work once provided. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, loneliness, and a sense of purposelessness that dampens overall well-being. For individuals over 70, this shift can be particularly intense. At a stage in life when starting anew can seem daunting, the emotional weight of losing a lifelong identity can be heavy. If unaddressed, this can contribute to mental health issues that are directly tied to physical health, including cardiovascular health, immune function, and even cognitive resilience. Understanding the importance of purpose beyond work. Research consistently shows that having a sense of purpose is a key factor in living a long, healthy life. Purpose is linked to greater life satisfaction, better mental health, and even reduced mortality rates. When we lose the purpose that our work provided, it's essential to seek new avenues of fulfillment and contribution. Purpose doesn't need to be tied to a paycheck or a specific career path. It can come from various sources, such as volunteer work, creative hobbies, social engagement, or family involvement. For many retirees, finding purpose means embracing new roles, becoming mentors, community leaders, or family supporters. This transition from a career-centered identity to a broader, more diversified sense of purpose requires planning and introspection. But those who are successful in this shift often find that retirement becomes not a loss of identity, but an opportunity to explore facets of themselves that their careers may not have allowed. Strategies to rebuild identity and purpose after 70. Rebuilding identity and finding purpose after retirement doesn't happen overnight. However, With intention and effort, it's possible to create a fulfilling and meaningful post-career life. Here are some steps that can help. 1. Reflect on past passions and interests. Consider what you've always wanted to do, but didn't have the time for. Whether it's a hobby, a cause, or a community project, retirement can be a time to revisit these interests. 2. Volunteer or mentor. For those who miss the sense of contribution, volunteering can provide structure, purpose, and social interaction. Many retirees find fulfillment in mentoring younger generations, offering wisdom and guidance that only decades of experience can bring. 3. Set personal goals. Just as careers come with goals, retirement can too. Set achievable personal goals, whether it's mastering a skill, joining a community, or traveling. Having goals provides a sense of progression and accomplishment. 4. Cultivate social networks. Connect with others who share similar interests or who are navigating the same transition. Joining a retirement group, club, or religious organization can offer a new sense of belonging and friendship. 5. Embrace new learning opportunities. Learning doesn't have to end with retirement. Many retirees take classes, attend workshops, or even go back to school to explore new fields of interest. Lifelong learning keeps the mind sharp and offers a renewed sense of identity through knowledge and growth. 6. Prioritize health and wellness. Physical health can reinforce mental resilience. Engaging in physical activity, eating well, and sleeping properly help maintain the energy and mental clarity needed to enjoy and adapt to retirement. Losing a career-centered identity doesn't mean losing purpose. By embracing the chance to build a new sense of self, retirees can find lasting fulfillment and joy that goes beyond the confines of a job title. The key lies in proactive planning, self-reflection, and a willingness to explore new paths, each of which can lead to a meaningful, purpose-filled life well beyond 70. 2. Healthcare challenges and reduced access. Upon retiring, many Americans over the age of 70 face a dramatic shift in their healthcare coverage and accessibility. For decades, employer-sponsored health plans have provided a sense of security, covering medical expenses, routine checkups, and necessary medications. However, this security can fade with retirement, leaving individuals to navigate a complicated healthcare landscape. For those in their 70s and beyond, these challenges often feel overwhelming, impacting both physical and mental health. Let's explore why healthcare becomes so challenging in retirement, especially at this age, and what steps can be taken to ensure a healthier, more secure post-retirement life. Why healthcare becomes complex after retirement. For many retirees, Medicare serves as the primary source of health coverage, but it doesn't always provide the same level of support as an employer-sponsored plan. Medicare has different parts, A, B, C, and D, that cover hospital care, outpatient care, and prescription drugs respectively. But even with these, retirees can encounter gaps in coverage. Certain treatments, dental and vision care, long-term care, and specialized medical procedures may not be covered by Medicare, leaving retirees to face significant out-of-pocket expenses. These costs can be prohibitive for retirees living on a fixed income, while employer plans often included copays and deductibles that were manageable during employment years. The transition to Medicare and additional supplemental plans, such as Medigap or Medicare Advantage, can feel both financially and logistically burdensome. This is especially true for those dealing with chronic conditions that require ongoing medication or specialized treatments. The financial burden of healthcare in retirement. The financial implications of healthcare in retirement are significant. According to various studies, an average couple retiring at 65 may need close to $300,000 for healthcare costs alone and that figure can rise with age, especially for those who retire with pre-existing conditions or a family history of illness. For retirees over 70, even routine healthcare costs can quickly deplete savings, leading to difficult decisions about what level of care is affordable. Additionally, rising drug prices in the U.S. place added pressure on retirees to balance essential medical needs with limited financial resources. Medicare Part D provides some support, but it includes a coverage gap commonly known as the donut hole, where coverage decreases after a certain threshold is met. This gap often leaves retirees paying a significant portion of drug costs out of pocket until catastrophic coverage kicks in. These expenses may discourage some from obtaining their prescriptions, directly impacting their health. Limited access to healthcare providers. Geography can also impact healthcare access in retirement. Rural retirees in particular may have fewer options for providers, specialists, and facilities that accept Medicare. Long travel times for routine or specialized care can deter individuals from seeking necessary medical attention, particularly if mobility is a concern. This restricted access can result in delayed diagnoses or untreated conditions that could have been managed with earlier intervention. Moreover, healthcare providers are sometimes reluctant to take on new patients over 70, especially those with Medicare. Physicians often have limited appointment availability, and in many areas, there's a shortage of specialists who accept Medicare. This means retirees might experience longer wait times, which can exacerbate health issues that would benefit from immediate care. The psychological impact of healthcare insecurity. The stress associated with navigating healthcare in retirement is not just financial, it's deeply psychological. Many retirees report anxiety about the cost and availability of care, which can affect their mental well-being. This anxiety often stems from the unpredictability of future medical needs. At a time when health inevitably becomes a greater focus, the uncertainty around healthcare access can cause immense stress. This constant worry can elevate cortisol levels, negatively affecting the body by impairing immune function, contributing to inflammation, and increasing susceptibility to illnesses. Beyond stress, the physical act of managing healthcare, understanding insurance plans, filing paperwork, navigating Medicare options can also be exhausting. For those who may already be dealing with conditions like cognitive decline or mobility issues, these administrative burdens can lead to confusion, frustration, and even avoidance, ultimately affecting overall health. What retirees can do to manage healthcare challenges. While the challenges are significant, there are several strategies retirees over 70 can consider to mitigate the impact of healthcare gaps. 1. Research and plan ahead. Understanding Medicare options before retirement and during open enrollment periods can help retirees make informed choices. Supplemental plans, known as Medigap and Medicare Advantage plans, can bridge some of the coverage gaps in standard Medicare, but it's essential to select a plan that fits both health needs and budget. 2. Utilize preventive care services. Medicare offers preventive services, such as screenings and vaccinations, which can help detect potential health issues early on. Taking advantage of these services can lead to early intervention, potentially reducing the need for more intensive and costly treatments later. 3. Explore assistance programs. Various federal and state assistance programs help low-income retirees cover healthcare costs. Programs like Medicaid for those who qualify, or programs through the Administration for Community Living, ACL, offer support to help pay for certain healthcare expenses, including prescription drugs, long-term care, and specialized care for chronic conditions. 4. Consider telehealth options. Telemedicine has become more widely available, offering retirees access to healthcare professionals from the comfort of home. For those in rural areas or with mobility issues, Telehealth can provide essential checkups, mental health consultations, and routine care without the need for travel. Many Medicare plans cover telehealth, making it an accessible option for routine visits. 5. Seek out community health resources. Many communities offer health resources tailored to older adults, such as health screenings, wellness programs, or mobile health clinics. Community centers, senior organizations, and some nonprofits provide free or low-cost healthcare services, which can help alleviate some of the financial burdens associated with medical care. 6. Engage in preventive self-care. Personal health maintenance, such as regular physical activity, a nutritious diet, and stress management, plays a critical role in reducing the need for medical interventions. Simple lifestyle adjustments can have long-lasting effects, helping retirees manage blood pressure, weight, and mental health, all of which contribute to fewer doctor visits and a stronger sense of well-being. Navigating healthcare after retirement can be daunting, especially at a time in life when health becomes an increasing concern. However, with a proactive approach to understanding options, maintaining preventive care, and seeking out additional resources, retirees can manage these challenges more effectively. The key lies in planning, education, and consistent engagement with available resources. By approaching healthcare challenges with a sense of preparedness and determination, retirees can reduce financial strain, avoid many common health pitfalls, and ultimately enjoy a more secure, less stressful retirement. Taking these steps can empower retirees to regain control over their healthcare, allowing them to focus more on enjoying their golden years and less on the worry that comes with navigating a complex system. 3. Inactivity and sedentary lifestyles. Why movement matters more than ever. When retirement arrives, especially for those over 70, it often symbolizes a time of well-earned rest. After a lifetime of work, the prospect of unwinding can be tempting. However, for many retirees, this time to relax can quickly lead to a sedentary lifestyle that significantly impacts both physical and mental health. With the absence of daily routines and physical activities associated with work, retirees often find themselves sitting for extended periods, which may contribute to a decline in overall well-being. The physical consequences of inactivity in older adults. As we age, physical activity becomes crucial for maintaining health. Inactivity accelerates the natural process of muscle atrophy, or the loss of muscle mass, which can lead to weakness, frailty, and an increased risk of falls. For adults over 70 who are already at a heightened risk of osteoporosis and joint deterioration, muscle loss can be especially dangerous. A sedentary lifestyle also exacerbates conditions like hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes, which can severely impact quality of life. Additionally, inactivity is associated with slower metabolism and weight gain, further complicating health management for retirees. The decline in muscle and metabolic rate can lead to weight gain, which then becomes a risk factor for a host of other issues, including heart disease and joint pain. Each condition feeds into the next, creating a vicious cycle where the lack of movement perpetuates health decline. The mental and emotional impact of sedentary living. Beyond the physical risks, a sedentary lifestyle can also affect cognitive and emotional health. Regular movement increases blood flow to the brain, helping to maintain cognitive functions such as memory, focus, and mood regulation. Studies indicate that older adults who remain active tend to experience lower rates of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Conversely, inactivity has been linked to feelings of sluggishness, lack of motivation, and even a diminished sense of purpose. Mental health is often intricately tied to physical health, and as retirees feel the effects of inactivity, they may begin to lose interest in other activities and social interactions, leading to isolation and a further decline in well-being. Practical ways to incorporate movement into daily life. The good news is that staying active doesn't require intensive exercise routines. It simply requires consistent movement. Here are some suggestions to help retirees incorporate activity into their daily lives. 1. Create simple routines. Building a daily routine with scheduled movement, such as morning walks or light stretching, can ensure consistent activity. Even a commitment to stand, stretch, and walk around every hour can make a difference. 2. Join community exercise programs. Many community centers offer exercise classes specifically designed for older adults. These programs focus on balance, flexibility, and strength building exercises, often in a social, supportive environment. 3. Engage in enjoyable activities. Physical activity doesn't have to feel like a chore. Gardening, dancing, or even light household chores can provide exercise without feeling forced. 4. Set realistic goals. Setting small, achievable goals, such as walking a certain number of steps each day, can provide motivation and a sense of accomplishment. Over time, these goals can gradually increase as physical capabilities improve. Incorporating movement into daily life is about creating habits that don't require enormous physical strain but keep the body and mind engaged. Movement helps sustain independence, builds confidence, and, perhaps most importantly, contributes to a life of vitality and joy in the later years. 4. Increased alcohol consumption and poor dietary choices. Retirement brings with it more unstructured time, which, if not channeled constructively, can lead to the development of unhealthy habits. One common pitfall for retirees is turning to alcohol or comfort foods as a way to cope with boredom, loneliness, or a lack of direction. While occasional indulgence isn't inherently harmful, consistent poor dietary choices and increased alcohol consumption can have serious long-term effects on health. The physical risks of increased alcohol consumption in older adults. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at metabolizing alcohol, meaning even moderate amounts can have a more pronounced impact. Alcohol can exacerbate chronic conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and liver disease, all of which are already common among older adults. Moreover, excessive alcohol intake can impair balance and coordination, increasing the risk of falls and injuries, which can be particularly dangerous for retirees over 70. Alcohol also affects the brain, influencing mood, cognitive function, and mental clarity. Over time, excessive drinking may contribute to memory issues, decreased cognitive function, and even the onset of conditions like dementia. For older adults, this poses a serious risk to independence and quality of life, as alcohol-related cognitive decline can make it difficult to manage daily tasks and maintain social relationships. Poor dietary choices and their long-term consequences. Unstructured time can also lead to unbalanced diets. It's easy for retirees to fall into a routine of eating convenience foods or comfort foods, which are often high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and sodium. These foods contribute to weight gain, high cholesterol, and blood sugar fluctuations, all of which are detrimental to long-term health. A poor diet can lead to obesity, which further complicates health issues like joint pain, heart disease, and diabetes. Moreover, diets high in processed foods can lead to nutrient deficiencies, impacting energy levels, immune function, and mental well-being. For older adults, a balanced diet rich in essential vitamins and minerals is particularly important to support bone health, heart health, and cognitive function. Healthy habits to combat alcohol and dietary pitfalls. Establishing healthier routines is key to avoiding these pitfalls. Here are some practical steps. 1. Practice moderation. Limiting alcohol intake can be easier with structured routines. For those who enjoy a daily drink, setting specific limits, like only having a glass with dinner, can prevent overconsumption. 2. Plan nutrient-dense meals. Planning meals around whole unprocessed foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide essential nutrients and help maintain a healthy weight. 3. Stay hydrated. Many retirees mistake thirst for hunger or even boredom. Staying well hydrated can help manage cravings and prevent overeating. 4. Engage in social activities without alcohol. Social gatherings don't always need to involve alcohol. Finding other ways to connect, such as joining book clubs, fitness groups, or hobby-based meetups, can reduce the reliance on alcohol as a social crutch. By focusing on moderation and balance, retirees can enjoy the occasional indulgence without compromising their health. A healthy diet and controlled alcohol consumption can support both physical health and emotional well-being, making retirement a time of thriving rather than declining. 5. Decrease social interaction and isolation. One of the more insidious challenges of retirement, particularly for those over 70, is the gradual decrease in social interaction. Work often provides a built-in social network with colleagues and clients forming an integral part of daily life. Upon retirement, many individuals find themselves without this regular social contact, leading to isolation, loneliness, and a host of related health issues. The health impact of social isolation. Social isolation has been widely recognized as a serious health risk, particularly for older adults. Research has shown that loneliness can increase the risk of developing conditions like heart disease, stroke, depression, and cognitive decline. The psychological impact of feeling disconnected from others can lead to a chronic state of stress, which contributes to elevated cortisol levels, weakened immune response, and inflammation, all of which negatively affect physical health. Moreover, loneliness and isolation can make it more challenging to stay active and engaged with the world. People who lack social connections are less likely to leave the house, participate in physical activity, or pursue hobbies. This inactivity further compounds the health risks associated with isolation, creating a cycle of decline that can be hard to break. The emotional toll and mental health consequences. Isolation doesn't just affect physical health, it takes a toll on emotional and mental well-being as well. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and meaningful interactions contribute to happiness, resilience, and a sense of belonging. Retirees who experience isolation often report higher levels of depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. The absence of a support network during difficult times can make life's challenges feel insurmountable. Additionally, social engagement is crucial for cognitive health. Conversations, shared experiences, and group activities stimulate the brain, providing mental exercise that can help prevent cognitive decline. Older adults who maintain active social lives tend to experience better memory, improved problem-solving skills, and greater overall life satisfaction. Building and maintaining social connections in retirement. While it can feel challenging, building new social networks and maintaining existing ones are essential for a healthy retirement. Here are some strategies to consider. 1. Join clubs and community groups. Whether it's a book club, gardening group, or fitness class, finding people with shared interests provides a natural foundation for social connections. 2. Volunteer. Volunteering offers a sense of purpose and the opportunity to meet people with similar values. Many retirees find great fulfillment in giving back, which can boost self-esteem and mental health. 3. Stay connected with family. Retirement offers time for family. Regular visits, family dinners, or virtual calls can maintain strong relationships and provide a support network during difficult times. 4. Use technology. For those who may not be able to meet in person often, technology offers ways to stay in touch. Platforms like Zoom, FaceTime, and social media can facilitate connection, even if it's virtual. 5. Engage in intergenerational activities. Connecting with younger generations, whether through family, mentoring, or community programs can provide fresh perspectives and create fulfilling relationships. Many retirees find that interacting with younger people offers new insights and keeps them mentally agile. Final thoughts on combating social isolation. Social connections are more than just a pleasant part of life. They are a critical factor in health and happiness. By actively seeking out opportunities to engage with others, retirees can combat the effects of loneliness and create a fulfilling, connected life. Isolation may be a risk of retirement, but with a proactive approach, retirees can build meaningful relationships that support their well being, purpose, and overall quality of life. Final thoughts: living well after 70. Retirement should be a fulfilling, enjoyable stage of life. While statistics show that health risks can increase after retirement, there are many ways to mitigate these risks. By proactively addressing areas like mental health, social connections, physical activity, and purpose, retirees can build a strong foundation for a long and healthy life. Remember, it's never too late to make positive changes. Taking small, consistent steps in each of these areas can have a profound impact, ensuring that retirement years are spent in good health, with fulfilling relationships, and with a strong sense of purpose. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.